Welcome to Vegan Method. In this video I'm going to make fish fingers but without the fish. So these are tofu fishless fingers. So to make these fishless fingers we've got some tofu and I've got some nori sheets. The nori sheets are designed to flavour the tofu to make them taste a little bit like fish. I've also got some corn flour, some golden breadcrumbs, some oat milk and I've got some extra virgin olive oil. So the first thing we need to do is to create the fish finger shape. So I'm just going to slice the tofu into rectangles and cut off the edges, which I'll put in the freezer and use for something else. So once I've cut the fishless fingers, I'm going to put them into a sealed lunchbox. And I'm going to get a pair of scissors and cut the nori sheet roughly the same size as the lunchbox. Put the fishless fingers on top, then put another nori sheet on top of the fingers. I'm going to put some oil on the nori sheet which will soak through into the fingers and give them a fishy flavour. Once that's done, I'm just going to give the lunchbox a little bit of a shake to get the oil moving around, and then I'm going to pop them in the fridge for a couple of hours just to get as much time for that flavour to soak into the tofu. So it's a couple of hours later and I've set up a crisping station, I'm going to call it because that sounds cool, with the corn flour, the oat milk and the breadcrumbs. We just dip in each piece of tofu, make sure it's fully covered in corn flour, then give it a quick wash in the oat milk, and then I'm going to breadcrumb it all sides including the edges because I'm going to try and cook them as well, and then do each fishless finger this way and they'll be ready to go into the frying pan once you've done that. The frying pan has gone on medium heat and I'm just going to add in the oil that was in the lunchbox and the nori sheets, and that's going to give the oil even more of a fish flavour. And then after a couple of minutes we're going to take the nori sheets out because they'll burn, and then I'm going to start adding in the fishless fingers to fry them up. So all we need to do now is just keep turning the fishless fingers until we've got the breadcrumbs golden and crispy on all sides, including the edges if you can. They're a little bit brittle, tofu fingers, so you have to be careful with them, and also don't turn the heat too high on the oil, otherwise you will burn the breadcrumbs. The fingers are finished, so I've taken them out of the pan and I'm just going to chop one in half to show you what it looks like. It is soft in the middle and crispy on the outside with a hint of seafood flavouring. For these I put them into some bread rolls and had fishless finger sandwiches. It was a flashback to my childhood and they were delicious. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe or leave your comments below.